He was the kind of father who believed that love equals control. In his house, no wasn't a word children were allowed to say. He gave orders. They obeyed. He yelled. They stayed silent. And when they cried, he called it weakness. His rules were law. No talking back. No friends after school. No phones at the dinner table. And absolutely no room for discussion. One day you'll thank me, he often said. Everything I do is for your own good. His daughter, she was quiet. Not because she had nothing to say, but because nothing she said was ever heard. She tried. She tried to tell him about school, about her fears, and regret, about the boy she liked. But he always shut her down. You're too young to understand. You will do as I say. You live under my roof. You live by my rules. And so, she stopped trying. The house was always clean. Her grades were good. But inside, she was crumbling. Then came her 16th birthday. He got home from work, tired, angry that she hadn't picked up his call. He was ready to yell, ready to demand answers. But the house was quiet. Too quiet. On the kitchen table, a letter. Handwritten, trembling, folded in half. It read, "Dear Dad, I waited 16 years for you to hear me. I waited for your voice to soften, for your hands to open, for your heart to see me. But I've learned something. Love is not fear. Control is not care. I'm leaving today not to punish you, but to finally choose myself. I'm pregnant, and I refuse to raise my child in fear. I needed a father, but I got a commander. I'm sorry it had to be this way." He sat down. His hands shook. His voice, the one that had once filled the house with shouting, had nothing left to say. Just silence and regret. It was the first time he cried in years. Dear parent, if your children fear you more than they trust you, something must change. Because obedience without connection becomes silence, and silence grows into distance. Sometimes irreversible distance. If this story touched you, like and share it. Subscribe for more real-life stories and parenting reflections. Because sometimes the stories we tell can help heal the homes we live in.